and welcome to Kitsap PFLAG Presents. This episode we will be discussing why Pride, and I hope to answer some of the questions that you may have. My name is Marcy, and here we go. First, some of you may have noticed that Pride events, and we're talking gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and ally Pride events, happen around the end of June, and you may be wondering why. These events happen around the end of June to commemorate riots at the Stonewall Inn in June of 1969. These riots are commonly considered the birth of the modern gay rights movement. Here's a brief historical perspective. It started just as any other hot summer evening in New York's Greenwich Village. Just another police raid on another bar. These raids were common at the time and were conducted regularly with little or no resistance. As fearful gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender bar patrons were physically forced out of the only places that they were able to gather as a community, the police used any excuse to beat and arrest the patrons, and sometimes published their names in the local paper. But this particular raid was the last straw. Things changed that night, and for the first time on record, the patrons fought back, and they fought with everything they had. All of the frustrations accumulated over the years were set loose. Reports are that the fighting continued for several days. The date was June 27th of 1969. The bar was the Stonewall Inn, and it was a bar where most of the patrons were gay or transgender. That night the bar patrons fought back against police harassment and made history by saying no to intolerance and yes to empowerment. The Stonewall patrons refused to be treated as second-class citizens anymore. Why is this significant? This riot was a turning point in history. It is generally considered to be the real beginning of the gay rights movement, a major milestone in the quest for civil rights, equality, justice, and liberation throughout the world. Each year this breakthrough event is commemorated with gay pride festivals all over the world. The Stonewall Inn was declared a National Historical Landmark in March of 2000, cited as the birthplace of the modern gay and lesbian civil rights movement. However, these days, gay pride is not just about commemorating the Stonewall riots. It is also about celebrating life today. Pride creates presence, generates awareness, and stimulates discussion. A pride parade is an opportunity for gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people, as well as their supporters, to take to the streets and parade with pride. In my experience going to Pride celebrations, it is as much a political event as it is a liberating experience. I am energized by seeing my friends able to be themselves in a way that they seldom can in other places or times. It is a time for the diversity of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community to be seen and heard in a fun and colorful context. Some people use this as their first venture out of the proverbial closet, while others participate with the aim of maximum provocation. Others still take this annual opportunity to simply and safely parade down main streets hand in hand with their partner. For everyone is a chance to be part of the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community's biggest event of the year. I highly recommend it to anyone who has not taken the opportunity before to go experience this celebration of diversity and community. While Kitsap County does not have an actual Pride parade, we do have a wonderful celebration of community that we call Kitsap Pride. This year, Kitsap Pride will again be at Evergreen Park in Bremerton from noon to 5. For up-to-date information, please visit the website www.kitsappride.com. PFLAG.org.